Hello guys, this is Shorty and this is the first live commentary of FIFA 14. It is the demo, but we are going to be playing the Ultimate Team. So I'm just going to skip the setup. I'm sure most of you will probably download this for now, but you just got to do skip all the audio. You have to do this every time you come back on. Just want to swap the right mid there to get more chemistry, swap them for more. Go up to 95. Now, I'm not going to make any changes because I quite like the team. And the one thing you'll notice because you can start with 3 different teams on this Ultimate Team demo. On the other 2 teams, you get an 87 rated centre forward Bale. But if you start with the team with Messi and Neymar, you get a left mid 86 version of Gareth Bale. And in every version he does play for Tottenham, they do have the old transfers on here. And also on this team you get a striker Neymar. On the other teams you'll get a left wing 84 overall Neymar, I'm pretty sure. And on here he is an 85 rated striker. I'm pretty sure in the full game he is a left winger, and I think he may be an 84 overall. I'm not quite 100. I'm not 100%. He may be an 85. Check my other video because I have got the rating on there. I just don't remember what it was. Now, one player that stood out for me in this team was Sanchez. For an 83 overall right midfielder, he is incredibly good. He scores some very, very good goals. I've got a few, I think 4 gameplays ready, just 4 loads of goals. So I'll put all them 4 videos out pretty soon. I'll probably put 2 out today and 2 out tomorrow, and then by then I'll have a lot more to put out. I should be putting at least 2 up a day, hopefully, if I can get them ready in time. But let's get on with this live. So we're going to go just single match. So what we'll do first, I will play against a weaker team before I play against a better team, just so we can sort of get a feel for the new sort of stuff. It's easier to test out the new stuff against one of the weaker teams. So we're just going to start. We'll go, yep, just play. One thing I have noticed, I've played about 17, 18 games, maybe a couple more, but I've only had 1 free kick, so I haven't really been able to test out the knuckleball free kick or any of the new features from that sort of thing. Because I've only had 1 in 16 games. Because I don't know why you seem to give them away, but you don't get them that easily. I'll give up there. You can see the skill games have changed slightly. A lot of the skill games, they've got the same sort of basic what you have to do, but the visuals are very different. If you kick off, as you will notice, the passing, the animations of the players as they pass and shoot, they're a lot smoother, they're a lot more realistic, it looks more real. And the whole gameplay, it just feels so much smoother to what FIFA 13 felt like. And now, the best thing about Ultimate Team is pace isn't really an issue, and it's not as easy to use yourself either, even against a computer. Strength is a big part of FIFA 14, which is a very good thing in my eyes, to be honest, because you won't be able to get people now with just a team full of people with 80 plus pace, and they'll win the game because of that. Because now, even if you have like a centre back that we have back here, Company, he's quite quick, and so is Thiago Silva, but in the other team you have Puyol. When you do play Puyol on kick-off, I mean, he's very, very good. Aguero and players like that won't just run past him because his strength. I'm offside there. Notice the sort of height, the replays there are quite similar. They have different animations, like if a player misses a penalty, he will sort of sit there and sulk a bit sometimes. They'll sort of put their head in their hands. There's different animations for different things now. There are a couple of glitches on the demo. I know this isn't the full gameplay, but when the linesman when the fourth official, holds the board up for substitutes, the numbers for the players that are coming off and on are just 0-0 and 0-0. So that will probably, hopefully, be fixed by the full game. It should do. It must just be something in the demo. But overall, the gameplay, the passing, I feel is probably the best feature of this game on FIFA 14. I think it's by far the best FIFA that's been played. I know it's only in demo and you can't, because you haven't played it a lot, you can't really tell completely, but it does feel so much better than FIFA 13 in most ways. I can't really find a fault with it, apart from there are a couple of overpowered aspects of the game, which one is through balls slightly. A lot of through balls seem to go through quite easily. I think he's offside. Yep. don't know why I'd passed it to him when I knew he was offside. But the through balls can be quite overpowered, and so are the finesse shots, definitely. The finesse shots are the most overpowered aspect, but EA have said they're working on toning them down by the full game, so they won't be the same as they are in the demo. So don't worry about them being really overpowered by the time the full game comes out. I'll try and get a couple of clips in the other gameplays released of the finesse shots like there. The keepers don't catch them when they should like there either. They do just parry them out. That's one reason they're overpowered, and you can score a long distance sort of finesse shot that shouldn't ever go in. Like there. I know it's sort of a really good goal by Neymar, but really from there you wouldn't expect someone to curve it in. I know you do expect to score them every now and then, but that wasn't really a one-off. I've scored quite a few finesse shots like that, so they're quite easy to do from that distance. So hopefully that'll be toned down a bit. Hopefully they won't stop you being able to do it completely, because they are good goals and they can happen in real life. But on the demo it seems to be they happen a lot more than they should. So apart from that, as I'll try and get a few clips in where you'll see that strength is a big part of the game. So pace isn't really as effective, but that doesn't mean you can't use small, quick players and like good sort of balanced players like Messi. Because even though Messi hasn't got much strength, when he's on the ball and there's a strong defender on him, his balance and his agility seems to keep him on the ball pretty well. So if you do have sort of a top player like Messi who's short, he will still stay on the ball even when a strong player comes near him. As you can see, he kept the ball there. And you don't need LT to do skill moves now. I'm not very good at skill moves at the moment on here. And it feels weird because you will find yourself a lot of the time holding LT. I think LT now, you do this to hold and shield the ball. So that's what that does now. And you also need, it does do something else, I just can't remember what. I think it might be the shots. That is another one. One of the best features in the game is all the new shooting, the pure shot that they've been talking so much about. It's very, very good, to be honest. You see a lot of movement in the ball in the air sometimes. It's so much more realistic. I know I keep mentioning it's more realistic, but it is. Most things about here. I also think these are quite overpowered. Corners. From corners you can score a lot with a defender, or, as you saw there, as it drops out to the edge of the box, you can score most times if it drops to the edge of the box. Try it again here. Given he's blown half time. So I'm wondering what he gave there. I'm only on professional plan of week team, so I'm not expecting to really let it go. I'm supposed to be on the attack the whole time just to show you all the new features. I'll go against someone like Barcelona next on hard difficulty. I'm not the best at the moment because I haven't played loads and loads of games, so I probably could lose. Because the CPU is a lot better, I think, this year. They sort of attack more and they score a lot better goals. In my gameplays that I'll be uploading, there are a couple of clips of some sort of chip shots that they have scored against me. Like El Shaarawy, he scored an amazing goal. If you've watched the FIFA 14 trailer and saw the goal he scores and chips the keeper there, he pretty much recreated that moment against me and scored a similar goal to there from the same angle and the same chip. So watch out for that gameplay. That should be up hopefully later on today. I'll be putting up, like I said, quite a lot of gameplay this week, and I'll also be getting FIFA 14 a week early because I'll have early access on the PlayStation 3, so hopefully I'll be able to give you demo gameplay up until then. I'll be doing trading on the web app and episodes of that, because I'm hoping to do sort of a road to 1 million on one of my PlayStation accounts, so I'll be doing a lot of trading tips and stuff like that. A whole series on it. I'll have a road to glory as well. So I'll be doing gameplay every day uploaded for FIFA 14 from now. Then on the 15th, the web app game sort of trading will start the episode for that. And then on the 20th, the real FIFA 14 full game will be uploaded, hopefully every single day with a new episode or something. I've got quite a few series in mind that I want to do. And then hopefully there may be someone else I know who's might be starting up YouTube, and hopefully I might be able to get a co-op seasons, because that's a new feature of FIFA 14. You can see all the new, you can't play them, but if you go on demo, you go through the menus and you can see all the new features, and they have head-to-head seasons like they did last year. There's now co-op seasons, which is exactly the same thing. You can try and get from Division 10 to Division 1 online on head-to-head, but it's not just you on your own, it's co-op. You're playing with a friend to do it. I can see that being quite fun to play if you have someone to do it with. It might be quite frustrating sometimes is when you're playing with someone else. That's part of the fun. You can see there the dipping shots. It's one of the main shots here. It might seem normal, but the ball has sort of a lot more dip when you shoot now, and when it does bounce in front of the keeper, I know. I think it was 2-3 months ago when they were talking about the game. EA did say, one of the people in the interview thing said, if the ball bounces in front of the keeper with that shot, it makes it near impossible for the keeper to adjust and save. It's not near impossible, they do save it quite a bit, so it's not like an overpowered thing in the game. Not much of the shooting is really overpowered apart from the finesse shots, to be honest. Like long shots last year were quite overpowered. Not this year, I'm not finding. Keepers do tend to save a lot more from there. And near post shots, haven't tried to abuse them that much, but from when I have done them, a couple have went in like you'd expect them to though you wouldn't expect to miss all of them. But keepers save the majority now that I do. So it seems they've toned the near post shots down quite a bit. They've just made everything smoother, and everything that was overpowered last year they seem to have toned down quite a bit. And the stuff that is overpowered this year, they have said they're toning it down for the full game. So hopefully this could be a FIFA where there's not exactly much overpowered, but until the game's been out for a couple of months and you sort of play day in, day out, then there'll probably be a couple of things that annoy you that you'll find could quite be overpowered, because until you play a lot, that's a good ball. That's what I mean. You can score some really nice goals on here compared to what you could on FIFA 13. You can score some really, really nice goals, more realistic goals, if anything. You don't score the unbelievable. And Ultimate Team overall, the gameplay has just been slowed down a lot. It's not like quick, all about pace. The gameplay is a lot slower, and the gameplay doesn't differ much between this and Kickoff, which I'm going to end this episode here, and I'll probably do a Kickoff game next, and I'll sort of talk through gameplay on that. And there'll be a new episode, I just say there'll be a new video up of here later, another live commentary of Ultimate Team, hopefully. I'll just be carrying it on. So check back later, or just check now, because there should be a few other videos up quite soon of here, daily as well. So thanks for watching. It's been